Right, let's do some physics. This video is about mass and weight. No frills. Straight to the point. Got a test coming up in physics? Watch this. It'll help you to gain marks. Right, the things we're going to cover is to know what mass and weight are, know how to calculate the weight of an object, and know what terminal velocity is. Again, this ties in with the Edexcel scheme of work. So, if you went to the moon or another planet, would your mass be the same as it was on Earth? So would your mass be the same? The answer is yes, and you'll find out why. If you went to the moon or another planet, would your weight be the same? The answer is no, and you'll find out why in this video. So, are mass and weight the same thing? Well, obviously not. So what is mass? Well, for 1 mark in an exam, tell the examiner that mass is a measure of the amount of substance or matter in an object, measured in kilograms. You'll sometimes get a 2nd mark for that. Now, the mass of an object only changes if the object itself changes. For example, a human being's mass changes when they eat a meal or if they go to the toilet. So what's weight? Well, for 1 mark in an exam, tell the examiner weight is a downward force that acts on a mass when it's placed in gravity, and it's measured in newtons. So how do you calculate weight? Right, well, let's have a look at the factors that affect weight then, because that'll help us to build up the equation. So weight is smaller if the mass is smaller. So weight depends on mass. You get 1 mark for that in an exam. Weight is smaller if the gravity is smaller. Again, 1 mark in an exam. For example, the gravity on the moon is 1.67 newtons for every kilogram you've got. But the gravity on Earth is 10 newtons for every kilogram. Now, you'll actually get a mark for knowing what the gravity on Earth is. Right, so that means that the factors that weight depends on are mass and gravity. So, how to calculate weight? Well, weight equals mass times by gravity. Simple as that. And to shorten it, we often say W equals M times by G. Make sure you know the units for each of the quantities. I have got a video that explains more about mass, weight and gravity. You can click the link above, that's on the screen right now, if you want to watch that and find out more. Right, a little challenge. What is terminal velocity? Well, for 1 mark in an exam, terminal velocity is the fastest velocity an object can reach. A moving object reaches its terminal velocity when the drag force backwards equals the forward force. And that's worth 1 mark in an exam. If they ask you to identify the terminal velocity on a velocity time graph, well, it's the highest flat section. And if you want to know more about terminal velocity, I've got a canny little video. There's a link at the top of the screen right now if you want to find out more. So, you've just covered about 9 marks worth of content in a very short amount of time. There's no guarantee that mass and weight will be on any exams that you sit at the end of year 11. But if it's just for a topic test, then there's a good chance there will be. So well done, you've just increased your success because you're developing your R&I, your resourcefulness and initiative. In other words, your willingness to find things out for yourself by checking out videos like this. Well done, work hard, be nice, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.